Bytyqi were three American brothers from New York State who are suspected to have been killed in July 1999 by Serbian authorities. After disappearing while in the custody of Serbian special police, they were executed, shot in the head with their hands tied behind their backs. Their bodies were later discovered in a mass grave at a training compound of the Serbian secret police. Tragically, nearly 23 years later, there has still not been a full investigation into their bodies, into their deaths, and the Bytyqi brothers' murderers have yet to be brought to justice. This is unacceptable. This case, among others, illustrates the continued need for Serbia to resolve outstanding war crimes investigations. Holding accountable those who committed and covered up the murder of Bytyqi brothers is critical to continuing to strengthen bilateral relations between the United States and Belgrade. Therefore, I urge all my colleagues to join me in supporting this resolution. Congress must be on the record calling on Serbian authorities to once and for all deliver justice for the Bytyqi brothers and their family. I reserve the balance of my time.
California reserves. The gentlewoman from North Carolina is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I have no further requests for time, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman from North Carolina reserves. The gentlewoman from California is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, 23 years is too long for Bytyqi brothers and their family to go without justice. Seriously dealing with the past and bringing justice to all victims of war crimes committed in the wars that followed the breakup of the former Yugoslavia is needed to ensure reconciliation and peace throughout the region. Mr. Zeldin reintroduced this bipartisan resolution last year, and I urge Belgrade to commit to a proper investigation and full accountability for these three Americans so this resolution does not have to be reintroduced once again next Congress. I yield back the balance of my time.
One from California yields. The gentlewoman from North Carolina is recognized.
I yield myself as much time as I may consume for the purpose of closing.
The gentlewoman is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, H. Conres 45 will ensure that the United States is doing everything in our power to bring the murderers of United States citizens Ili, Agron, and Mehmet Bytyqi to justice. I again thank Representative Lee Zeldin for his leadership on this resolution, and I urge my colleagues to join us by voting in the affirmative. I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentlewoman from North Carolina yields. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and agree to House Concurrent Resolution 45? Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, 2/3 being in the affirmative. For what purpose does the gentleman from Texas seek recognition?
Ask for a recorded vote.
Pursuant to Section 3S of House Resolution 8, the yeas and nays are ordered. Pursuant to the Clause 8 of Rule 20, further proceedings on this question are postponed. For what purpose does the gentlewoman from North Carolina seek recognition?
Mr. Speaker, I move that the House suspend the rules and agree to House Resolution 892, calling on the government of the Republic of Rwanda